Good evening, all ELU enjoyers. I am your host with the most, Mr. Nitrodax, aka Glor Snacks, and I am here with my ever so lovely Nunu King himself, Toasty Boy O2.
Ooh, new. Hello, everyone.
We have ourselves a very interesting set of games that have already happened right now. Game 1 has already been declared a forfeit on the side of REV as TKK will take the 15-minute overtime automatic forfeit win. They will take it instead of just playing out that game, which I don't blame them. It's a free win.
Yeah, a little unfortunate they had a little miscommunication on their sub, but we were able to get Mikey on Rev's side, so we could finally get some games going.
Thank God.
Yeah, I think TKK was like, "Are we gonna get to play tonight or something?"
I think they would have already fallen asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I with Rev's record, I'm not too sure, but I'm hoping to get at least one win.
All right, and as we are now just told right now, we are starting draft for game 2. TKK gonna ban out the LeBlanc and respect ban on Dr. Alluro.
Yeah, definitely. As with last week's game, they focused hard on Dr. Alluro. It's probably a smart play would to pick his mid laner quickly so he can not get too boned uh during bans. So I'm hoping Rev. Oh, okay, thank God they banned Fit Six Fiddle because first game of last series their first bans were not that great, not that great, but looks like they are learning. They're adapting.
Yeah,
Uh
Camille is also banned away on the side of Rev as Peels displayed his excellent talent
oh,
on it.
definitely. Yeah.
LeBlanc and Vex are the bans on TKK so far, so just focusing on that mid lane.
Yeah. Same as last week. They
Trying
know that
to give a favorable matchup
yeah.
to Mr. Fosalto.
Yeah, and for Salta, he's a good mid laner, but so is Deloro, so they want to give
And
him
there's a no ban. Okay, so it's an echo ban. Got it.
alright, so Fiddle, Camille, and Echo. Very, very good. Nice. Like to
No,
see it.
that's LeBlanc Vex Echo.
Oh, I thought you were talking about on
It's blue 3. It's ban
okay,
blue 3.
my
And then
apologies.
Olaf is the next ban as well. Instant Nocturne pick is going to be instantly picked up for Fitsick, one of his favorites.
Yeah. Usually you see Fiddle and Nocturne in the in round one, but decided to go with Olaf, I guess.
Maybe they
Um
know something we don't.
maybe they got the secret sauce, secret
It is the revolution.
the Krabby
You never
Patty
know.
secret formula.
They do
Yeah,
like to randomly. They randomly will just come out swinging. As Kaisa is the first pick there in response to the Nocturne. Interesting response. I
yeah,
don't know if I would have picked it, but I can see where the value of that pick can come in. It's just it
yeah.
kind of has to delay the game to the point where Nocturne could potentially just already have the Axiom Axe as his new popular build
Oh yeah,
and just
that,
run over team fights.
yeah. That's another thing we have to keep in mind. We have the new preseason items, so things are gonna get hectic. And we have a Leona and Caitlyn coming in, and a Morgana.
All
Very
right. So new
okay.
Caitlyn will be first time for Mr. Germsan, who has proved that he's very well skilled on it.
Yeah, and I like the Morgana pick because she just counters any kind of hard CC champs like Leona. Although probably won't be able to shield her whole combo, but it's something. And they have the Jin Zhao coming in from Rev.
Jin Zhao will be joining us tonight. It should be interesting to see the Mr. Ambassador from Team Nope just pushing people away.
Actually, I like this because we have Jin Zhao on Rev, and we finally get to see him play.
Oh my
Like,
god, Jin Zhao playing Xin Zhao.
it's beautiful.
It's the
It's
prophecy, baby.
if they don't win now, my heart it's gonna be broken. It's
Can we get that, please? Can we please get that? Is Jin Zhao with the Xin Zhao?
por favor. And we have
Uh,
a Wukong, Aurelia, and Syndra bans. I like them. They're all very strong, champs.
top
I'm not
laners.
yeah.
They're just
Not
basically banning out peels, so they're trying to give Mikey a favorable matchup.
yeah, and then they go and ban his Malphite.
Oh,
Zoinks.
well, that's it. Unlucky.
Very unlucky.
Nico. Okay, Allura gonna pull out the chameleon that can form anything, and yes. So we know it was a instant nocturne jungle as well, because and Hopeless is gonna pick up the Morgana still. Morgana Caitlyn should be really interesting. It could be for Salta's Corki, which is really impressive how he's played it so far.
Yeah, but they picked against Mikey, which is this is just it's gotta be BM, right? Just a tad. Just a tad.
Why is that being?
Because Mikey well not BM, but like because Mikey's quirky and stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
Um
you were making a Mikey Putin. No, Mikey just yeah, okay.
and I'm just
I
fly over
didn't
the
know
head
where you
or
were going with that. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, that's right. Mikey Poo's Corky, who just ints on it. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Orin gonna be locked in for Peels. He will be on tank duty as well. Not something we usually see him on very often. So it'll be interesting to see how he pilots the tank. Hopefully he doesn't get too behind if they pick a bruiser top lane, but it most likely won't be a bruiser top lane unless Mikey Poo picks out like something like Darius. No, it'll just be tank v tank. And I do like TKK's team comp a lot better, just because they have a lot of comfort in their champions. The
yeah.
only person that I wouldn't say maybe comfortable would be Peels, but that's at worst. And Peels is rising to the occasion a lot through the last couple of weeks, so I don't even think that he feels that uncomfortable. And we're gonna get the Maokai locked in as well. Maokai versus Ornn is meh. It's a really interesting matchup as the Ornn guy is the guy who played a ton of Ornn, and it was interesting because Maokai can out heal you and out duel you potentially if all the cards are there, but I'd much rather be the Ornn in this situation because Maokai has to play the matchup perfectly in order for him to get any decent trades. Because the Ornn W is unstoppable, so you instantly
Yeah.
stop the Maokai W, and while it will proc the aftershock, you can just easily E away as soon as that, or E under tower as soon as you know the root's about to finish. So he instantly pops out of you and he's instantly knocked up into tower range. I've done that a multitude of times and it's always hilarious. So
Yeah. And as Violet Cat pointed out, with the new item, I believe it's Evershroud, right? The tank item.
the
Yeah.
tank HP one,
Yeah. Or is it I thought it was mana.
it's Fibble.
Fib- Or
Fibble when Fibble Fibel Fundfinta.
Vinta. Yes,
Ich
that one.
Fibel Winter.
Yeah, we're actually Swedish now.
That was
We're
German, but that's close enough.
or but yeah, with that new item, Maokai is a little bit more decent. Um, but yeah, with this, I think this is the first game that we're having the new preseason items. So it'll
Winter's
be
approach is also going to be a really good
yeah,
interesting one. Bring me in. I'm Mal Top Specialist. Well, Violet, you should have asked to cast.
should have asked, bro.
Should have asked. We would
And
have
another,
easily welcomed you in and had a trio tonight.
oh, that would have been beautiful, bro.
It would
Um,
have. We would have been all screaming over each other.
yeah, yeah. A second thought maybe, but another thing to consider with this new preseason changes are the new objective bounties, which I kind of like, kind of don't. Um, because you could just have your top laner, say like a Trinity or Camille, and they could just stay in top lane forever and still get a butt ton of gold just from the objective gold. And it's kind of crazy how much you're actually able to get from the objective bounties.
Objective bounties are kind of insane this season. I've had them where they literally like don't happen until the very end, and then wait, what happened? No way, right?
What?
Okay, so apparently there was a small little issue, and we had to remake the lobby because Mikey Poo, in his everlasting glory, picked the wrong champion.
Quite unfortunate.
Yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah.
we know what champion was actually supposed to pick? Jazz.
I'm supposed to pick Malcolm.
Oh. Uh.
Okay. Yeah.
um.
All right. So he picked the Olaf instead of banning it. Okay, Mikey Poo is a genius man in his salmon outfits. Bring me in and let me fill in the time now, Lamau. No, Violet.
Maybe another time.
Maybe
But yeah,
another time. Mikey,
Mikey in his infinite knowledge and intelligence, just him being a yeah. Uh.
LLW plus ratio. Okay, man, don't even. We already beat your team. Okay, Violet really wants to get dragged. It's up to you, Jess. Okay, Violet, you're being allowed in, but I can't drag you in, so none of us can. Oh wait, hold on. Can I drag you in? Okay, I could drag you there. Boom, boom. And then there you go. I could drag you in. They gave me move perks.
He's
Hello,
here.
Violet.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, this is gonna be a
Okay,
fun one.
this is gonna be a fun on my ears. This is gonna be really fun on my ears. What's up, man? How are
I
you?
know my mic is Omega scuffed, so I'm not going to stay in for. I just wanted to talk about the Maokai Orn lane, just because I've played it already. I've been experimenting with Maokai top than a tier item, and it's a lot more fun to bring Maokai top now, to say the least.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna elaborate?
I'm going to. So basically, Maokai just first struggles in the lane just as normal. He'll probably throw seeds in the bush and try and survive, in the first few levels, and even then, as another champ, Ornn is still pretty strong in the early levels with his grass stacks and like the flame breath that he's got going on. But after like first back, Maokai picks up like however much gold he has into like a bramble, or not a bramble, but the fire item, the double health crystal, and a tier. And then it's kind of just a waiting game until you build your mythic, and then you'll second item the new man immune tank thing. I forget the name of it. It's like Fimble something.
Winter's Approach.
Is that the name of? No, here.
Yeah.
Is that really?
It's Winter's Approach.
Wasn't even close.
It's the tank item for mana that gave its bonus health, total of 8. At this point, then the item transforms into Fimble Winter.
Ah, okay. So I was like halfway there. Anyways,
Yeah.
it makes the short trades even the long trades for Maokai a lot better because of the A bonus, as well as the mana charge, giving him that pretty good shield. And then with his his HP regen from his auto attacks, like that proc is so nice into trading. And I bet he'll out trade the Orin if Mikey's playing it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is the conclusion of my Maokai top specialist ultra rant.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for
you.
that.
So I want to mention something now that Violet Cap has muted. If you guys did ask and voted for it on content announcements, that you would want a total stats and team KDAs underneath your player stats page, and I have done it. Underneath your player stats, if you look at the sheet, it will show you your team's total KDA. I can tell you the top 3 right now. And number 1 with a team KDA of 4.172 is GCA. Second place with almost a cool 4.0 of 4.045 is TPP. And then LLW is third at 3.789. And then a very close third place is 3.7 flat for New York Mutants.
Wait, on the sheet, where'd you put it?
On the player stats, it's underneath your total teams. I will probably give the same formula to Spirit so we can update it on your actual team pages itself as well. So that way we can also get that going. By the way, we do require somebody for that. If you would like to go ahead and help us out, we would appreciate that. It'd be very nice. We do need somebody to dedicate themselves to updating the teams per se, because it is falling behind now. It's about to fall behind 2 weeks due to just busyness and exams for Spirit.
All right.
Yeah, that's all. We're now going to get back into game.
Yeah, the spectators delay already over. We're just we're gonna be in game in a moment here.
Okay.
And here we go. Okay. Come on. I want to see.
And it is the tier item for Maokai.
Yeah.
Okay, so Violet Cap, his rantings have yielded results.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Sorry, I'll pop one more. I'm surprised he's picking it first and not taking a D shield. I think taking it on the first back is probably better. It makes him a lot weaker in the early trades. Anyways, I'm gonna dip now. Thanks. See you later.
All right.
Bye, Violet.
All right. So standard or not so. They actually got a deep ward into their jungle for TKK. Besides that, not much. Looks like Maokai took his time.
It is an influential ward. That Raptor's position is very influential.
Yeah.
To see exactly what's going on as the stream kind of gets a little laggy on Discord. Not you guys. Don't worry, you guys are fine on Twitch.
Yeah, honestly, just open up a tab for it and watch it there. It goes by way smoother. But yeah, besides that one ward, pretty standard. Looks like they're both getting leashes from their bot lane. And yeah, a thing that I liked from TKK side is 2 of their players have the new lethal tempo, which if you haven't played with it yet, it's pretty cracked. Very nice.
Yeah, it's actually really insane.
Yeah, they'll probably nerf it sometime soon, but for now, big fun.
And Mikey Poo is taking a really bad trade up there in the top, just constantly fighting peels, but he may slowly die here. Flash could come in with the grass proc, could have possibly been enough. you would have definitely forced a flash out, and definitely Maokai without his flash early game suffers a lot more than Ornn.
Yeah. I don't think he should have been taking that long of a prolonged trade, if any at all. But you know,
I
maybe he
mean,
has
he
some.
will be able to heal back up mostly, but Peels, once
Yeah,
he's level 3, should just be looking for the all-in with the full combo. I think he'll have more than enough damage. Just hit Mikey with it. You got to do it to him.
gotta do it to him. All
But
right.
Mikey with a slow XP lead is now the final minion dies, so it's pretty even. Mikey's gonna W right then onto a minion. This is gonna be possibly disastrous. The E
Oh,
slow is
Mikey.
just enough to deter a flash from Peels, but Mikey Wing that cannon minion almost cost him his life.
Yeah, he barely lived with a sliver of health. Yeah,
That's
maybe.
weird. Do we not see the towers up there at the top? Okay, so yeah, it is just a glitch with the patch then. Okay. As the teleport is used top. Sorry about that, just weird to notice that. And Hextech Dragon is our first dragon of the game, so no Hextech Soul. So no Shaco Insane buffs this game. Peels is gonna go ahead and jump in, but he will not have a pillar up. But Fitzik is right here. Won't be able to hit the Q. So not much else would happen. But good trades happening mid lane for the Nico. Hopeless will unfortunately miss that. And now they're instantly going to engage on the
Ooh.
Hopeless. It's super low. The flash is there right
And-
there. First blood for Taco, who heals at the end. Just trying to save as much HP as possible. Germ Sand now forcing the flash. But here is Jin Zhao. Will he be able to confirm the kill? No, because he wasted the flash to get there. Germ Sand gets a trade kill in return. A disaster dive, but a good 2v2 fight for the Leona Kaisa. Does get him ahead a little bit, but Germ Sand is able to get a trade kill back onto Xin Zhao.
Yeah, I don't know if he had to go that ham into it. If anything, he could just WD'd, Q'd, and then flash. But even then, I don't think it was necessary for that dive without the proper wave coming in or help from his bot lane. So a little aggressive.
Dr. Tot is third. Morgana's able to stop the back. Germ Sand is staying. Hopeless is just going to walk up to Taco and just cancel his back. We'll hit the binding right there. There's the Ignite! Germ Sand will secure it with the Piltover Peacemaker. Dr. Todd at his own tower.
Yeah, he should have backed up much further away for a safer back. Not sure
And now
what.
Dragon is being started up here by Fitzik and Hopeless, the Hextech Dragon. I think that gives attack speed and ability haste. Is that what it gives? Okay.
Yeah, Billy Hayes. Or
Alright, so we will be getting a Cloud Dragon as well this game, so it's only glitched for the new dragon. So if we know, you'll know in the top corner if it's a new dragon or not, this Rift. Because it'll kind of glitch out. Which is unfortunate.
yeah.
But I don't really think that bot play was kind of inexcusable. The Leona is going to hit right there. That is going to be a flash use. Dr. Tot secures the kill. A thigh-high Croc assists with the Leona auto attack. And now it's going to be a nice little engage in the top lane. Peels does have the Ornn Horn. Is he going to blow it? No.
Yeah, I
Now
don't think.
Mikey is 6 as well. I feel like that was the time to blow the Ornn Horn as soon as he wasted the W. And
Yeah, I don't
now
think.
Kaisa will swap Morgana, so no binding from the Shroud will be able to deter that.
Yeah, I don't think it would have killed him. I think he would have lived with a smidge of health since he still had corrupting pots and was.
Oh,
And
there we go. There's the
Oh.
Ornn Horn. That's going to be nice little damage right there onto Mikey Poo. Peels has the flash available. Not yet going to use it. We'll just not use it at all. Peels is holding onto his flash. That's a possible twice he could have solo killed the Maokai if he had just flashed, but it's just holding it as well. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, there's been a lot of action in lanes, a couple ganks here and there. But
Oh,
there has
Fitzik will find Jin Zhao, but that's not actually Jin Zhao. That's actually the Nico. It has to force the flash out of him. That was almost a huge play right there by Dr. Allura to secure that. Doesn't flash for Fitzik either, but don't really think he had that good of a chance considering the possible collapse that was happening. Fitzik is going to be greedy though. Zinzao will spot him, and it would be a fight over the Raptors right now over who potentially can get it. And Fitzik will not secure most of these. Is now going to get engaged on by now. Corky is there, but Dr. Alluro is right there as well. You had to assume that he was possibly there soon. Jin Zhao not going to be able to continue to go in. That's huge Corky damage coming down. And now Dr. Todd is also taking a really poor trade as well. No Nico are available for that fight. That would have been huge. So Fitzik, I think, got the successful invade there. I'm not exactly sure, but right now the gold has completely evened out from Rev having a nice little 500 gold lead earlier.
Yeah, I definitely think Fitzik won a trade for the better. Since Rosaldo was able to push in his wave into tower, get that early plating. So yeah, it
Oh,
was a little scruffy, but overall I think it was worth it.
and now like the major gold difference actually right now is bot lane 80 carry, about a 600 gold difference right now. About a good 100 in the mid right now. Jin Zhao is going to be doing Herald. Mikey Poo will dodge that, push him right back into his jungler. Peels, he saved his slash last couple of times. This time will be forced to use it as Mikey Poo does complete the Merc treads. Dr. Tot barely missing that Leona E right there. I figured that would have been a very dead Caitlyn, but Kaisa just eating the pure Piltover Peacemaker, taking the max amount of damage possible from it. Nice little root right there onto Corky. Two of the bouncing bombs doing just some damage right now. As Cloud Dragon is spawning on this rift very soon.
Yeah, but
Right now,
Jinzao was able to get the Rift Herald. That'll be big if he can lay it down before 14 minutes and get that possibly second Herald.
that would be ideal so far, but right now gold leads are starting to mount in favor of TKK, who were down heavily. But right now it's about 1,000 in their favor. Not much, not insane, uncomebackable. But right
Um,
now, really the gold leads are starting to increase in the 80 carry and top lane position right now. As we have a potential fight, Leona is over the wall. They figure somebody is there. They will spot two. It's going to be a nice little engaged top lane we watch, though. And Taco is just eating huge damage in the spot lane right now. So now the Cloud Dragon is being started. Nico is mid. Even fooled me just from the minimap alone. Cloud Dragon will be done. That's going to be the package used mid lane as well. The Inferno Blazes will be alive for this rift, which is really good on the side of TKK. They already have two dragons right now. Mikey Poo's going to be a nice little engage right here in the top lane. Does not have the W. That's almost the perfect Orn combo, almost unreactable. But Mikey Poo is somehow able to do it. Now the W is used right there. The heal is there. Just the Q. One more auto. Not enough. Mikey Poo barely survives again for a third time.
My man's Mikey. He's getting lucky here. He's been taking bad trades. He's down CS. He's been getting lucky. If Fitzik had been there, he used his ult. I think he was tried to gank mid, but he just wasn't in visual range. So if he had been there and used his ult there, he would have been dead for
Zenzel
sure.
is here. We are going to get a 2v2 mid for sure. Fitzik on one side, just trying to see as much as he can. They know he's spotted on the ward already. As Dr. Tot not going to engage yet with the Leona ultimate onto Germsand. Figure that's a very easy blow up, potentially. And that's going to be Nico backing. She will not get stopped. Does not have the teleport yet either. All right. Any hopes you have for this game going? How long in your eyes does this game go on? Actually,
I mean,
Mikey Poo's just autoing the ward right there, as now his jungler is going to be right up there as well. Peels does have the Ornhorn available to be blown, but is going to take a lot of damage. That's going to be
Jin
Xin
Zhao.
Zhao going back in. There is the ultimate right there as we have an engaged bot lane. Taco Nova has been eliminated for Solto. Is super low, forced to flash away. This is the Nico flash right there that will confirm one. Taco not avenged down bot lane as Fitzik is now there to help shove in the wave. We couldn't see what happened there, but most likely I'm assuming a Morgana binding found Taco into the nice little Caitlyn trap right there. That's going to be a nice little flash over by Dr. Todd, trying their best to live. Hopeless will go ahead, pop the Zonius. Fitzik has to flash, and so far this tower dive has barely worked out in their favor as Rift Herald is dropped mid. But that is huge. Huge flashes and Zonius wasted in the bot lane just trying to survive. This could potentially be a nice little double kill there for Kai'Sa. She's able to do much for it. Nico Clone will tank that as well as they do force the heal out of Germ Sand. And that tower bot lane will survive after almost a completely botched dive on the side of TKK.
Yeah, I was about to say when we were still at 2-2, this was very a passive game, but then all of a sudden we have two big two big uh scuffs or two big fights in both top and bot lane, which we weren't able to see all of it from both. But yeah, all of a sudden we're 4-3 now, and this is a lot closer than you would think, considering we have TKK.
Hopeless? Okay, that's going to be the nice little engage right there onto Dr. Todd. But Taco is taking huge damage. Barely dodges the Caitlyn E. That would have been for sure death. Now a flash forward by the Caitlyn and the flash forward by Morgana. The flash by Germsand to go ahead and confirm that one. But this is going to be the teleport right there by Dr. Aluro. Dr. Todd somehow survives. Huge shutdown. Goes to the Nico who teleported correctly. And now Corky's going to try to do as much damage as possible. Dr. Todd is already out of their objective bounties. Have spawned on the side of red. We assume they aren't much, probably about 250 each. As now, nice little trade top lane. That's going very well for Mikey so far, but does have to watch out for the max HP damage that the Oran Breath has.
Yeah, okay, so Rev before this game was 0-12, or excuse me, 0-15. And considering they're going against a team that beat both LLW and TPP, that doing that bad, which is very surprising.
I mean, Rev keeps the game bloody and interesting, as Mikey Poo has said himself, as now jungles are here right now. Bot laners, it's a matter of who gets there first. Dr. Tot will go ahead and get right there, but that's huge possible engage. The package is forced. Peels is bot lane for this Infernal. That is the Nocturne paranoia to try to do as much as possible. Peels will get the massive Ornhorn onto Peel. Onto Taco Nova right now, who has to barely try and run away as fast as he can. Won't confirm one kill yet. Germsand will get one, and now that's going to be two kills coming on the side of TKK. This is a wipe for them, as they will also claim the Infernal Dragon.
Yeah, I don't think they should have gone for that. Everyone from the TKK side was already there. They didn't have Mucky there, and there was just a very odd angle to try to go for it. So they should just left it and not get
Caster cursed them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but wow, Jinzhao just gets absolutely popped like a balloon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when you get 6-1 and 4 Caitlyn. Wow.
It's kind of insane.
Yeah.
All right, so Germsan will be able to back. Has the Tenacious Shard as an item, so probably going to be good. We are going to go ahead. I'm very sorry. I have a thing about alcohol being sent to me right now, as an objective bounty has been claimed, not by Maokai, but by mid lane, as they're going to go ahead and get that. Mikey Poo now ganked in the top lane. Will go ahead and W the Nocturne, flashes out, uses the Q to help escape, and now they know that there's 4 top side. And that's going to be a nice little engage right there onto Peels. That's going to be huge damage. Ultimate stunned up, locked up, can't move anywhere. The Orn Horn cannot be sounded if you are CC'd. And that is a nice little trade kill by Rev there. Still down 3,000, but that is just a nice little something to help them out.
Yeah, that was a very nice turn by Rev.
Oh, here we go. Hopeless, they know they're right there, though. Hopeless may have just been there without her team's consent. That's going to be huge damage. Dr. Ty will miss him. That's a huge shutdown right there onto the Morgana. Or Jin Zhao will go ahead and fall, trying to help do Rift Herald. Mikey Poo super low. They will find the control ward, and Germsan will not be able to get the ultimate off to help confirm the kill, as Peels does teleport bot side to stop the Kaisa from pushing any further in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if excuse me, if Jin Zhao wanted to be there. Really, he didn't know where the rest of the team was. Yeah, you picked off Peels, but I don't think that would have been enough.
So, okay. Oh, that's gonna be a nice little engage right there by the Corki that barely is able to escape the Nico ultimate, as now the tower will fall. Dr. Tot will not hit that Leona ultimate, just missing it a little wide, or as Chicago Bears fans call a double doink.
I like that.
Very unfortunate what happened that day. And that's going to be huge little damage right there onto the Zen Zhao, who chooses to stay out of the ward, taking a little bit extra damage there. Possibly could have been a nice little ult right there, as now it's the Nico clone to go ahead and try and get them distracted, as Mikey Poo will be pushing out topside by himself, as now the bot will be losing. And I don't really think I see a way possible for Rev, unless they do possibly get the huge Nico ult that's able to stun 3 to 4, burst down 1 instantly. I feel like that would be huge and going a long way to keeping them into this game. The problem is getting on top of that Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Which you do have the tools to engage on. You have Jin Zhao, you have Nico, you have Kaisa, you have Leona, and you have Maokai, so you do have plenty of dive.
Yeah, definitely. I think at this point, Jin Zhao, all he is once he engages onto, say, the Caitlyn, if he just R's, backs off, or he just pushes away the rest of his team away from him, that's their chance, their opportunity to, ult her, get all their CC off, and that's where the majority of their damage will be coming from. So once they just get that done, they could definitely win a team fight, which is what they need right now. Especially since the next drag, which is going to be Soul for TKK, is coming up in about 5 seconds. So Mikey does not have teleport, so he needs to get his behind over there ASAP Rocky.
Alright, well, Kaisa accidentally hits the dragon, starts it up, and now perfect, nice little flank right there from Mikey. They will be going ahead and starting on him, but this is the time for you to focus down the dragon, not go ahead and continue the team fight, because now it's a 4v5, and you don't have much takiness to help and stop the damage right now. It is huge on the side of TKK. Well executed team fight will go ahead, secure them the ace, and will secure them the soul. A 5-for-1 overall. unfortunate, and that is a possible Baron.
Yeah, it's a definite Baron. They still have their ADC. He was pretty fed. Um, I think Maokai needed to be there a lot sooner, and if he was gonna take some time to get there, he should have gone through a safer route, not just through mid where they can easily see him. And also, I'm not sure if it was by accident or if they intentionally tried to start the dragon, but if they did try to start it, I don't think it was just. I mean, they had prio over it, but I don't think you should have started it because they could easily turn on you, considering how fed they are. So yeah, now they have Soul, they have an even bigger gold lead. Not looking too great for Rev.
Yeah, I think it was good how they played it the early game so far
Yeah,
for Rev as well. Just getting nice little trades here and there, trying their best with as much. Apparently, there's a leak screenshot according to this shoddy website of game journalism. Is Mikey Poo is going to get traded up there to the
Oh,
top.
wow.
That's going to be the instant Nocturne ult to go ahead and try and confirm that kill. The flash is used after Mikey, so go ahead and confirm it. Mikey, not exactly the smartest idea to engage onto the Fed Corki,
Oh,
who
he's
already
only
has the man immune completed right there. Xin Zhao is actually going to engage himself onto the Nocturne, but Morgana is there with the Black Shield. Xin Zhao going to go ahead and pop the Xin Zhao ultimate, and that's going to be a nice little engage right there onto Peels as Rev just goes ahead and disrespects TKK by walking straight at him, saying, "You won't pull the trigger," but they must have not realized TKK is carrying multiple magazines.
Yeah, that was. If Mikey wasn't there, they should not have started the fight.
This was an old Western style duel, and Revolution lost the draw.
Very nice analogy. Very nice. Oh,
It's going to be a nice little right there engage. This should be a possible trade back kill, but it won't be as hopeless as Leandri will go ahead and kill Jin Zhao. Both Morgana and Nocturne barely living there. As now Mikey is going to go ahead and fall again as both ADCs just rip through his feeble HP bar. And right now, that's going to be a nice little flash forward. Dr. Tot won't hit it, and Salto's able to jump away as well. That's going to be a nice little snare out to Taco. Now, this could potentially be a kill. Dr. Tot will miss that, and it's just
wow.
completely
Holy
bursted.
shit.
Vincic will re-engage. Double kill to Germs and make that 3. Oh, baby, a triple. And this is game.
Yeah, I think it was game long before, but I wanted to have some excitement in the series since they had to forfeit the first game. But looks like it's gonna be a very short stream here. Which
Potentially. You don't know if they may go to a game 3.
they might. They might.
As now Mikey is going to go ahead and re-engage, trying his best to defend what base he can. Dr. Todd is now back as well. The spawn timers are coming up soon. This is it. Rev can have a shot here to defend, but I don't think there is a defense to even have. Just like Stalingrad, they will fall to the defenders. Nico stays golden to save her life, but the base will fall, the Nexus explodes, and TKK wins the series 2-0. Possible game 3 on the horizon, as we are going to go ahead and listen into that. But before we do go, apparently a Riot leaked screenshot shows a possible 7th item slot in the game.
Hey, yo, what?
That would be interesting.
Very.
Don't know
Um,
about that one, though.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out if they're gonna go for a game 3, but I think the MIP FF, possibly. Yeah, go
Think-
ahead.
Okay. Hey there! Very quick break, as we have just now heard from the site of Taco Nova that it would be an FF as well for the third game. So, really, only one game streamed tonight. So, we're very sorry about that. Do try to get the games going as quickly as we can, but unfortunately, sometimes, things happen. And, yeah, but it is going to be a 3-0 on the side of TKK over REV. And I think with that, confirming it, Revolution is officially out of playoffs.
Sad. Very sad day. I had some hope that they would somehow make it the playoffs. Maybe some crack new strategy, maybe a Inting Scion, possibly, but wasn't meant to be, I guess.
Was not meant to be.
Uh,
So let me go ahead and update standings right now. And with that, TKK is officially first. Not yet. I just want to say a couple of things. First, a congratulations to TKK for them officially being first. I must be happy for them. That's pretty, pretty poggers, as the kids would say.
as the youngsters might say.
As the youngsters might say, that is a PogChamp moment.
Wide hardo.
Yeah, what you said. And another unfortunate experiment in the Revolution has failed. Last season, they did make it to playoffs, off all teams making it to playoffs, and did have that most impressive win. I think that was the only time Rev 1 was beating TPP. But I do hope that next season they can look internally. I hope that the doctors stay together.
Yeah.
It's entertaining to watch them. But right now, the case for GCC possibly being a stronger team right now is also falling because their only series win is against Rev. And it's now gone to the point where Rev is already eliminated from playoffs. So it's going to be interesting. But very good job to TKK as they do go ahead and win, only playing one game, which is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I do think with that, though, did War beat TKK? Or did TKK beat War?
I'm pretty sure TKK beat War.
Oh, that's last week. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think it matters. Okay, so TKK is in a bye now for next week. So they can go ahead and rest easy. But I think I almost want to confirm them for playoffs. I'm not exactly sure where they're end because playoffs are very interesting right now, fluctuating each position. But I do think TKK may be the first confirmed team because War is on bye this week. Then they have to face GCA, and they have to face TKK.
Yeah, that's rough.
So
But
War cannot drop a game, I believe, or for them to be confirmed in. They have to beat GCA and TKK, and then LLW has to lose out, or TPP has to lose out, or GCA loses out. But I think the more interesting thing is going to be determining that New York Mutant series versus LLW. Like
Yeah.
that is going to be very telling.
Yeah, it's gonna be the game of the week, some might say.
Yeah, game of the week. And
Yeah.
then we're going to go ahead and get the games tomorrow. TPP versus TAD. The resurgent TAD under the leadership of Sunny D Top versus the TPP, one of the best teams in ELU. You're not going to want to miss that. But I don't think there's much else you want to do unless you want to possibly get an interview. But I don't think that would be very fair considering you only had one game.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We can end it off here. Um, yeah, I have no other thoughts or yeah.
All right. Well, then, thank you all very much for watching. Have a wonderfully safe night. Don't do anything stupid. Don't get yourself in trouble. Be safe as much as you can. Standings and stats will be updated tonight because I only have one game to update. So, should be done very, very quick. Great. Thank you very much.
See y'all later.